Virtual reality, VR, is an immersive technology that has greatly evolved over the past several decades, from whimsical drawings to experiential simulations. The purpose of VR is to create a sensory experience for users, which can include sight, touch, hearing, and even smell. The history of virtual reality dates back to the 1800s, not in the high-tech laboratories of scientific institutions, but in the realm of art. Stereoscopic photos and viewers, like those created by Charles Wheatstone in 1838, were the first steps towards simulating a different reality. Jumping several decades into the future, science fiction writer Stanley G. Weinbaum proposed the idea of a pair of goggles that let an individual experience a virtual world in 1935. This arguably gave birth to the concept of VR. Known as the father of virtual reality, Ivan Sutherland made a prominent stride in the journey of VR with his creation of the Sword of Damocles in 1968. This was the first head-mounted display, HMD system, albeit rudimentary by modern standards. Technological developments in the 1980s and 90s brought VR to the consumer market. In 1985, Jaron Lanier, a pioneer of the field, founded VPL Research, the first company to sell VR goggles and gloves. Despite the equipment's impressive capabilities, the high cost and lack of computing power constrained its commercial success. Major tech companies further evolved VR technology into the 21st century, with equipment like Google Cardboard, Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and PlayStation VR. These devices, in conjunction with the exponential growth in computational power, have enabled immersive, convincing virtual realities. Today, VR is used in various industries, including healthcare, entertainment, education, and defense. The significance of VR is vast. Its ability to produce a sense of presence in a different environment allows exploration without physical risks or constraints. For instance, surgeons can rehearse a tricky operation in virtual space, or people can walk around famous museums without leaving their homes. Moreover, VR has positive impacts on society. It aids those with autism in understanding social cues and emotions. It helps to alleviate pain and anxiety in terminally ill patients by offering deeply calming and distractingly enjoyable experiences. Therapists utilize VR in exposure therapy to treat conditions like agoraphobia and PTSD. In this case, patients are gradually exposed to frightening situations in a controlled way, gradually reducing their fear response over time. However, the evolution of VR also brings several controversies and dangers. Critics argue that VR may displace reality, creating an unhealthy escapist mentality among users. This extends to physical health concerns. Unaccustomed users may experience nausea or motion sickness due to the disparity between perceived motion in VR and the body's lack of actual movement. Another critical concern is data privacy. Given the immersive nature of VR, the possibilities of data theft extend from simple demographics to emotional and biometric data. As virtual reality continues to evolve, so do the potential threats. Then there's the issue of social isolation. While VR can connect people from different geographical locations, the immersive characteristics of the technology may isolate users from those in their immediate physical surroundings. In conclusion, from early stereoscopic views to modern haptic devices, the evolution of virtual reality has been an exhilarating endeavor. Its inherent potential can significantly influence a vast array of industries and revolutionize our daily lives. However, while these advances bring optimism, they also pose challenges that society, and those who regulate it, need to monitor carefully. If these challenges are met with thoughtful and defined solutions, the evolution of virtual reality holds substantial promise for the future of experiential technology.